Hello there. Actually, today is not going to be one of my high energy power videos, and it's probably going to be a little bit longer than 1 minute, but it's Valentine's, so it's that time of the year when you're probably thinking about the past, reminiscing of the wonderful beginnings, and especially the honeymoon period, and how everything was so full of energy, how passionate you used to be, and how everything was always so wonderful. And over time, things have changed. There have been rough times. Maybe you've gone off left or you've gone off right. You've lost some of the spark, the magic has gone out of it. And there were times you thought it might just all stop, And I know what you're thinking. You think I'm talking about relationships. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm talking about the entrepreneurial journey. But any one of you who has that entrepreneurial spirit and is on that entrepreneurial journey will know that everything I just said relates to the entrepreneurial the entrepreneurial journey as well. And I'm just going to, it's a bit of a reality 1 minute high performance tip today. A more of a reflection really. And, I'll talk about myself. There are times when sometimes, you just don't want to get out of bed in the morning really early to do the things you have to do. You don't want to have to pick up the phone and ring that person that you know you have to call. Or you just don't want to open the computer and email all those people back that you know you have to email. And when I get like that, which is occasionally, I feel really guilty. I feel really guilty because I always set myself very high standards. And I think all people in my situation who have that entrepreneurial spirit, we are workaholics. We set the bar very high. And when we can't achieve it, when we don't feel like achieving it, we beat ourselves up about it. And in the past, I beat myself up about it, and I make myself do it. But actually, recently, I've stopped doing that because it doesn't seem to work, because you end up driving the passion out of what you do because you're forcing yourself to doing it. You're not enjoying it anymore. So now, when I feel like that, I just don't do it. If I've lost my mojo, and normally it's not longer than a day or two, I just don't do it. I go for a surf, I go for a cycle, I go to the gym, pump some iron, or I go and drink beer. And within a day or two, I wake up and the mojo's back and I go again. It's not often, but it does happen. And I used to think I was the only one it happened to, but having spoken to people, a number of people over the past year or two, I think it happens to us all at some point. And it's just how we get through that. We all get through it differently. But the point of today's video is to let you know, if you feel like I do sometimes, you're not alone. We all feel like that at times. And how you deal with it is up to you. I've started to change the way I deal with it. I just walk away from it. I do the professional things that I have to do, the bare minimum, but I walk away with it till my mojo comes back, and then I'm back on it and I go again harder. It's a bit like the car driving down the road and you're nearly out of fuel, but you think you're going to keep driving a bit longer and a bit longer, and eventually the car runs out of fuel. Whereas in fact, if you had pulled in 20 kilometers before and taken a break and refilled the tank and had a rest and then got back on the road a bit later, you'd have gone down the road with a lot more energy and a lot more power. And that's the way I look at it. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up about it. Deal with it how you want to. If you want to take time out, just chill out till the mojo comes back and you're back on it. That's the way the entrepreneurial journey goes. Don't worry about it. Just get on with it.